Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Train Sim 2021. And we are back on the West Coast Mainline North, and we have a very nice Class 6.6 here in EWS livery. Now, this scenario is in the standard section of the West Coast Mainline North, and it is called Timber Treatment, and we've got to take these OTA wagons that have been repaired all the way to Carstairs, I believe. So yeah, the Class 6.6 should be able to do this no problem. But before we get into the cab and get this scenario on the road, I just want to say, if you are a new viewer who hasn't subscribed yet, please do so down below, so you don't miss any of my new Train Sim videos. Alright, let's jump in and get going. Good morning, driver. Today we are convoying a rake of repaired OTA wagons as far as up loop at Carstairs. Okay. As mainline passenger traffic is being diverted away from the obstruction for planned engineering work, we will be expected to encounter delays. Okay then. We have a red in front of us, so we can't go anywhere at the moment. Oh, something's coming down. 5 miles an hour out of here. Okay, that's fine. Very nice intercity there. Okay, so let's get some lights on in here. Instrument lights we'll have on. We'll turn these to day runnings because it is day. Unfortunately, none of this computer stuff works in this Class 6.6. Unfortunately, if you want a good Class 6.6 where all of this works, Train Sim World 2 has an amazing Class 6.6. It doesn't even look like the speed controller works, which is a shame. Train length. Yeah, so we've got we can head off now, so we just slap that in, clear that, and yeah, so we can basically release the brakes. Yeah, them coming off now. And we can apply some power and get going. Carstairs is 23 miles away, so we've got quite a way to go. Let's just take a look at this heading out of here. Okay, just familiarising myself with the horn again. This has got a 2-stage horn on it. And then what speed are we doing? Whoa, we're speeding. It's not too bad on this standard scenario. But this has got a 2-stage horn on it, so B fires the higher tone and space does the lower tone. But I love the Class 6.6. It is, by doubt, my favourite locomotive of all time. I grew up seeing Class 6.6s. There's something about them when I see one, it just brings back childhood memories. And I just absolutely love the Class 6.6. It is just such an iconic loco. And it's done the UK a great service. You know, it has taken freight all over the UK for well over a decade now. It came out in the sort of early 90s, Classic 6, and it's been going ever since. 20 odd years. And it's still predicted to go for another 20, I think. I think they were like, I think they said something, or I read something somewhere that they wouldn't look to replace the Classic 6 until 2030, 2040, so it's still got quite a big life ahead of it. But they are just workhorses. They will just work. And we can kick it up a little bit. But the Classic 6 is super easy to use. If you've played Train Sim World 2, it does a really good job in that game of teaching you how to use the Classic 6, where everything is, how to use the computer, the onboard computer, and the speed controller. And yeah, that game does a really good job with the Classic 6. Really nice model as well. I've done videos on the Classic 6 on Train Sim World 2 with some custom liveries on it as well. So if you want to go check them out, go check out the playlist on my channel. But the Classic 6 in Train Sim 2021, it's showing its age a little bit. They brought it out quite a while ago, but it's showing its age a little bit now. We can kick this up a little bit. So yeah, we're taking these OTA wagons, which is used for lumber, if we have a look. We can go here, look. So yeah, these wagons are called OTAs, and they're used for lumber, stuff like that. Some interesting wagons. We're actually coming up to a 38 mile an hour, so we'll just back off the power a little bit. And we'll just apply a little bit of brake. Nothing too major, just something to sort of bring us down. The brakes are super easy to use in the Classic 6. It is literally just you apply them and they come on and then you take them off. There's no power brake controller. For instance, like on a passenger, say 377, you've got power and brake all on the same lever. So you know you're either powering or you're braking. It's simple as that. With this, you sort of set the brake and you can leave it on or take it off. At the moment, we just I think I've just dumped all that ballast there, haven't they? Just making our way through here. But yeah, I absolutely love the Classic 6. And the one in this game, even though it is a bit dated now and nothing really works, it is still an amazing model loco. And like I said before, this game 2021 Train Sim has a charm about it. Some of the old packs have a charm about it. But they recently released the Birmingham Cross line, which I picked up immediately because I live in Birmingham, and the Cross line is you know, there's places on there which are really iconic to me. So I picked it up immediately. I haven't played it yet, so we will be checking that out. So if you haven't already, please subscribe down below so you don't miss me playing that one. But we are pretty much done with the West Coast Mainline North. There are a few scenarios on there. There are a few scenarios on there which are, for lack of a better term, they are too long to make a YouTube video out of. There is about 3 scenarios that are 100 or over 100 minutes long. Now, I don't mind playing those scenarios, but when it comes to uploading onto YouTube, people don't want to watch a video for 50 odd minutes, because that's what it would be if I edited it down. So it's one of them. I'm not going to be doing those missions, or scenarios they're called. I keep calling them missions. I won't be doing those scenarios. Instead, we'll be just doing the scenarios. What's he got there? He's got some... Oh, okay, he's got some coal hoppers. We'll just be doing the scenarios that are quite short. So that means that West Coast Mainline North, we have pretty much done it at this point. There are a few Class 6 missions which I want to give a go, and that's what we're doing today. There's about 3 on the standard section of the West Coast Mainline North, which I never understood why they split career and standard, but it is what it is. I would just prefer a big list of all the scenarios in the game. Whether it's standard or career, I don't mind, but... This gradient's quite steep. We'll give it a bit more power. Let's get a view of this. You can pause the game, obviously. Wow, look at that. It's pretty cool. You can pause the game. Fly down here and get a drive-by. Yeah, you can pause the game by pressing pause break on your keyboard, which is really handy for when you want to do shots like this. And then we can unpause it. We are speeding, but we are coming up to a 50. But to be fair, we're coming up to a... Well, what are we doing here? We're not stopping here. No. I don't think we are anyway. We'll have to see what the signals are saying, but I don't think we're stopping here. We might have to let a passenger service by, so... It's asking us to drop down to 15 mile an hour. And we have got a yellow signal. Indicating to me that we are stopping here. Next signal is red. This will be the delays that it was talking about. Oh, it is actually a yellow. So we'll be okay. Single yellow. See what the next one is. HAA wagons. Those are the coal wagons. HAA. They're really cool, they are. I don't personally know all the wagons, like the names of the wagons. I only know a few. Each wagon sort of style or type has a different name. For instance, these are OTAs, those are HAAs. Yeah, it gets a bit confusing sometimes. I don't know them all, but it normally says on the side of the wagon, so if you're not sure, you can just check. For instance, these have it on the back, these have it on the side. Oh, some more Class 6s and a 47, I think it is. Again, with the locos, I'm not entirely sure. Some of them do slip my mind sometimes, but we've got some Class 6s, and I think it was a 47 back there. We can actually go check quickly. It should say it is a 47. Right, what are we saying? Double yellow. It's taking it slow through here because I'm not actually too sure. Carstairs is all the way over there, apparently. Oh, we're doing a big loop. I see. Yeah. We're doing a big loop, I think. By the looks of things. As you can see, the West Coast main line north is huge. Huge. Goes all the way down here. That's why some of the scenarios take 100 odd minutes. Some Mark IIs there. Very nice, very nice. You start to pick up a lot of I'm actually coming down again. You start to pick up a lot of the sort of slang or you know, the names of things, like, you know, the names of the wagons or the locos. You start to pick it up after playing train sim for a while, or if you're like me, I'm into watching people make model railways, and you start to pick up, you know, what they say and what things look like. For instance, I knew they were Mark IIs just because that's what they look like, and I thought that back there was a 47. It was. What's this coming up now? That is a 47, I believe. Doesn't say on the side, but it's carrying some Mark IIs here. And we are going to be speeding, I think, coming into here. Something on the side of us. Something over there with containers. What is that? No idea. Oh, we got a red. Ooh. It's a good thing this has got some absolute stopping power on it. Yeah, the Classic 6 is really good at stopping. I didn't notice that red light though. I was too busy looking at that thing. So we can actually apply some power here, take the brake off. And it'll start to move so we don't roll away. We're rolling. Should have applied more power. It's okay though. Okay, so we are 16 miles from Carstairs. We're going back the other way now. We've gone round the loop, so we're going back down. And I will probably join you when we're a bit closer. Okay, so we're about 5 miles now from Carstairs, and we're just on the downward slope now. The 100-mile-an-hour speed limit, but I don't think we're going to get even close to that. I mean, we are max speed 75. But I've just limited the power to about 50%, just to sort of give us a bit of engine brake as we go down the hill. And yeah, we're not far now. 3.5 miles, thereabouts. And this has been a really chill, really nice scenario with the Classic 6. We're not pulling insane loads. We've had a good journey. on the West Coast Main Line North. We've seen plenty of other locos, Class 660s and 47s and all sorts on our journey. So yeah, it's been quite a peaceful one, been quite a chill one. And I do enjoy freight a lot. Oh, we got a yellow signal coming up, so we gonna start coming down. Like I say, I enjoy the Class 6.6, I always do. I'm gonna start applying a little bit of brake. Just in case the next signal is going to be red. It might not be, but you never know. Well, this signal won't be red, but the one after it probably will be. If this is a single yellow, then the next signal after will be. And it is a single yellow flashing, which means the next one is red. I think I can actually see it. Okay, so we have a single yellow. I think flashing means that the next one is just a standard yellow. I honestly can't remember what flashing single means. I know that it goes double yellow, single yellow, red, but flashing yellow I'm not too sure. I can't remember, but it's okay. We've come down on the speed anyway, so we'll be okay here. Let's give it a bit of power just to keep us in that range. But the next one after this will be red. And I believe that's where we're stopping anyway, so it's all good. Coming into the yard now. And where are we stopping? Just down there. I'm gonna bring it down to about 15 mile an hour. I don't want to run this red, not now. .10 mph, we creep up to it. And that's us. So that was the West Coast Main Line North with the Class 6.6, and this mission was called Timber Treatment. If you enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like. If you're a new viewer and you haven't already, please subscribe down below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.